Welcome to the DMA module orientation. I will begin by mentioning a few things about the module setup. There are 8 modules, DMA 010 through DMA 080. Please refer to the following charts. These modules are offered in 4-week sessions during the fall and spring semesters, and they are offered in 3-week sessions during the summer semester. DMA 010, 020, and 030 require both a calculator inactive and calculator active test, while DMA 040 through 080 only require a calculator active test. You must score at least 80% on these tests, either pre-test or post-test, in order to pass out of the module and pass the class. These tests will be proctored on campus, and you will need to bring your student ID for identification purposes when you come on campus to take these tests. If you are taking a test in the Learning Center, you will need to call ahead of time and schedule a time to take the test. The phone numbers for the Learning Centers are listed below. I have listed the scores needed in order to pass each different type of assignment. To pass a homework assignment, which are called concepts or skills assignments, you need a score of at least 90%. To pass a quiz, you need a score of at least 80%. To pass a test, which could be a pre-test or a post-test, you need a score of at least 80%. You have an unlimited number of attempts on homework assignments and quizzes. However, you only have 1 attempt for a pre-test and 2 attempts for a post-test. The number of attempts for calculator inactive tests may be different. Make sure to ask your instructor about these tests. Also know that pre-tests are optional, and you can take these tests in order to try and place out of the module. All of the assignments for your DMA course will be completed online using the MyMathLab software. You will need to purchase a MyMathLab access code in order to register and complete assignments. This access code may be purchased at the bookstore or online. Your instructor will most likely send you an email before class begins, including the information you need to register. They may also post this information on the Blackboard website for your course. Go to the Gaston College website at www.gaston.edu and then click on the Blackboard icon. The username for your Blackboard account is typically your first initial, middle initial, and last name. Your password is typically the last 5 digits of your Social Security number and your 3 initials. For example, username A.B. Smith, password 56789 ABS. Once you log into Blackboard, check the Announcements tab first because your instructor may post instructions for you to get started here. You will need the course ID for your course in order to register in MyMathLab. Your instructor will most likely post the course ID in the Announcements, Course Information, or MyMathLab tab. Once you find your course ID, go to mymathlab.com. If you have taken a module course at Gaston College within the past few semesters, you will not need to register again, and you may not need to purchase a new access code. If this is the case for you, click Sign In and type in your old username and password. You will then click Enroll in a new course and enter the course ID that your instructor posted. If you are new to the module courses, under Register, click Student. Then enter the course ID that your instructor posted. The website will then give you step-by-step instructions to register. Make sure you write down your username and password so you don't forget them. Also, when it requests an email address, make sure that you enter the one you will check frequently, because your instructor will most likely send updates to this email address. After you have registered in My Math Lab, sign in using the username and password you created. Then click on your course in the course list. You will most likely only have one course listed here. Just like in Blackboard, make sure to check the Announcements tab when you log in. Also, remember to check your email daily for updates. The Assignments tab is where you will go to complete all assignments. Homework assignments will be indicated with a blue circle, quizzes with a yellow square, and tests with a green diamond. Assignments must be completed in order, as each assignment is a prerequisite for the next. Make sure to read the syllabus and complete the syllabus assignment with a score of 100% by the end of the first day of class. Notice that the due dates are listed beside each assignment. Also, if there is a green flag next to an assignment, it means a prerequisite has not been completed. Mouse over this flag to see what needs to be finished before you can move on. You may choose to take the pre-test to try to pass out of the module, but this is optional. Most students work through all of the assignments in the module and take the post-test at the end. You have to pass one of these tests with a score of at least 80% to pass the module. Remember that all tests have to be proctored on campus, even pre-tests. When you open a concepts homework assignment, it will contain videos you can watch about the concepts. You must click on these videos in order for the homework problems to open. The homework problems contain tools on the right that may help you when working out the problems. When you are typing in an answer, you may need to use the tools on the left for special notations. After you type in your answer, click Check Answer. It will give you a green check if you got it right. If you got it wrong the first time, you still have 2 more attempts at that question. Notice that it gives you a hint after an incorrect answer. On the 3rd try, it will show the correct answer. Since you have unlimited attempts on homework problems, you can click Similar Exercise to start over with a similar type of problem. Then, if you get it right, it gives you a green check. When you work on a quiz, you will need to complete the whole assignment before it is graded. You cannot check individual problems as you go along. This is what makes a quiz a little more difficult. However, you still have an unlimited number of attempts to pass the quiz with at least 80%. If you need to stop working on a quiz before you have completed all the problems, you can click the red X to exit out of the quiz without submitting it to be graded. The next time you open it, the answers you typed in will still be in the answer blanks and you can finish it. If you do not make the required grade on a quiz or other assignment, you can click on the Gradebook tab to review your results. The problems you got correct will have a green check, and the ones you have wrong will have a red X. If you click on a problem you got wrong, the correct answer will be in the answer blank. And if you mouse over the answer blank, it will pop up how you answered the question. This will help you compare answers and see what you missed so that you can correct it the next time you take the quiz. Here are some other tabs you may need to use. The Instructor Info tab will list your instructor's contact information. The Syllabus tab will contain the syllabus for your class. You will need to read through it in order to complete the initial syllabus assignment. Formulas and information sheets are included for some of the modules. The Calculator Help tab contains a link to download an online graphing calculator, and it also includes tutorials that will help you learn how to use the graphing calculator. The Additional Instruction tab contains additional videos about concepts, and the Study Plan tab contains extra ungraded practice problems that you can do. If you need to change your email address or other account information, you can do that by clicking the account link at the top of the page. Here are some extra things to remember. Make sure you are completing assignments in My Math Lab throughout the week. If you failed to participate in the online course for 3 days during the course of the semester, you may be withdrawn. If you are working on assignments in one of the computer labs on campus, make sure to bring headphones so you can hear the videos. You need to pass the required module test or tests with a score of at least 80% in order to pass the class. You will need to re-register for the module again in a later session if you do not pass. If you are taking a class that is fully online with no seated class time throughout the week, your instructor may be conducting lectures or question and answer sessions through Blackboard Collaborate. To use Blackboard Collaborate, you must log into Blackboard and click on the Blackboard Collaborate tab. Your instructor may have a schedule of dates and times for web conferences or lectures listed here. Make sure to mark these dates on your calendar so you won't miss a scheduled lecture. To attend a live web conference, click on the Chapter Lectures Web Conferences folder. You will then see an icon for the web conference that will be conducted next. Click on this link a little ahead of the scheduled time for the web conference to begin, so you will have all of the software downloaded and ready to go. You may need to download the latest version of Java before attending. After a web conference or lecture is held, the recording will be located in the Recorded Lectures Web Conferences folder. You may watch the recording as many times as you would like in order to review the concepts. For a tutorial on how to use Blackboard Collaborate, click the link for the Blackboard Collaborate tutorial. This concludes the DMA module orientation video. I hope this orientation video has been helpful to you. Please contact your instructor if you have any other questions about the class.